Well, hello everybody and welcome. It's Richard Wade from ruralcrimes.com. This week it's National Rural Crime Action Week. Things to be done. We've got action to take. We've got criminals to stop in their tracks. We've got people to stop nicking our stuff and terrorizing our communities and our families and our businesses and our livelihoods ultimately. So there's stuff to be done. What I'm going to do for my small part during Rural Crime Action Week 2024, today being Monday the 21st of October, is every day this week I'm going to do a very, very brief video like this one, accompanied by a couple of slides that you're free to download and take away and use however you feel fit. By all means, copy them, post them, do whatever you want with them. They're yours to keep. They're not copyrighted. So let's have a very brief recap on rural crime. This weekend, I've been doing some research and I've been sitting on YouTube, sat there watching videos from 11 years ago. And I thought, I wonder what was going on in rural crime 11 years ago. And I wasn't actually that shocked to find out it's exactly the same stuff that's going on today in rural crime. Then and now, there's no difference. The numbers aren't really that different. If you compare like for like, the methodology has changed slightly insofar as that the criminals are much smarter now, better organized, better funded, higher chance of getting your stuff. They use drones, technology, computers, and whatever it might be. They've got very smart. They've kept up and kept a pace with technology. So that makes our problem bigger. It means we have to do something different. It's happened every year, hasn't it? So from 11 years ago, no change. Still nicking tractors, still stealing our animals, our feed, our fencing. Now they're nicking GPS and Land Rover Defenders and all that kind of stuff. They're still doing the same stuff, still on the same kind of scale if you compare like for like. So surely we've got to be doing something different. And it is. We've got to take action. We've got to take action on a local level. So you, the farmer, you, the business owner, you, the estate owner, you and your team need to take action. What a brilliant opportunity. Rural Crime Action Week 2024. Review your operations and do something different. And just because you haven't been a victim yet doesn't mean you're not going to become a victim in the very near future. So what we're going to do about it then, every day this week, Monday through to Friday, a very brief video. We're now 2 minutes in, no more than 5 minutes per video. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, a brief video, and accompanying the video, a couple of slides. You keep them, do what you like with them. With the message from me, do something. Do something different this week. Whatever that might be, as you get further and further through the week, you'll get more and more information. Just do something, and do something to reduce and prevent rural crime. So let's bring up the presentation then. One more slide. That's all I'm going to show you is one more slide. And then off you go to finish off your day. We need to safeguard our communities. And we can do that on the left-hand side of this slide that you can see in front of you here, down here. We can do so. Let's get the ball rolling by informing all of our workforce and all of our stakeholders. So the people with a vested interest in our business, in our farm, in our estate, it might be our workers, our visitors, it might be my temporary staff, it might be my contractors. Everybody needs to be spreading the rural crime prevention message. We've all got a part to play, and we all need to be doing exactly the same thing at all times. This rural crime prevention is really important, but it's a 24/7 operation. There's no rest periods. When you let your guard down, the criminals move in and they take your stuff and ruin your business. So informed workforce and stakeholders, and on the right hand side there, through briefings, training and induction, you then have an informed bunch of stakeholders, all talking the same language, all doing the same activities, all following the same security protocols that look after your business and your interests. Community engagement and involvement. Things like neighborhood watch schemes, WhatsApp groups. Get involved with them. Engage with people in your area, in your community. If you all work together and you all share information and share times when things have gone wrong, you can all work together to build up a defense across a community. not just individual properties, businesses, farms, or estates. So look around you, work together, and get everybody pulling in the same direction. And finally, something that is often missed out, it's really, really important. Crime reporting and crime reduction go hand in hand. You must report all rural crimes, no matter how small they appear to be, whether you're insured or if you're uninsured. Report the crimes to the police, because the more reports of rural crime that the police get, the more important it becomes to the police and the local forces and the national forces, and the more resources are likely to be allocated to reduction and prevention of rural crime. So the scale of the true problem needs to be known. That means you've got to report everything that happens. So self-assessment and vulnerabilities. You need to look at your own vulnerabilities. As the week goes on, you'll get further information on this. So you need to be looking at your own business. Go and look at your business at some point during this week, maybe today, and imagine you're the criminal. You are the rural criminal. What do you see that they will see? And what do you see that requires you to take action? Look for vulnerabilities, because if you identify your vulnerabilities and you plug those gaps, then you're in a much better and safer position going forward. Because I can guarantee you, if you've got weaknesses and vulnerabilities in your security around your farm, your homestead, your rural estate, or your rural community, or your rural business, if there are vulnerabilities, they're going to get found out sooner or later. They'll be exploited and they'll be in, often in the dead of night when you're fast asleep in your safe bed, or so you think, safe bed, and they'll be stealing your quad bike, stealing your vehicle, stealing your livelihood, and potentially ruining your business and potentially putting you out of business. So that's me. That's Richard Wade from ruralcrimes.com. More about that as the week progresses. Urging you, the business owner, the landed estate owner, managers, supervisors, and all stakeholders to do something differently. 11 years it's been business as usual for the criminals. The booty is there for the taking. It's rich pickings. It's worth a fortune, £50+ million every year. And that's what we know about. The real issue is going to be much, much bigger than that. So it's a huge issue, and it can affect you and your family, and it could cause you real, real big problems. That's me, day one, Monday, 21st of October. I'll see you tomorrow.